first art lesson. It's going to be titled 1.1, Thinking Like an Artist. We're actually going to be starting with the basics and talking about a sketchbook. So what is a sketchbook? You may be thinking. This is something that artists often use to plan their creations, plan their next drawing. Some artists use it to practice some skills and practice some techniques. A lot of sketchbook drawings come from observation drawing, so that's something that we'll be talking about if you want to keep observation drawing in the back of your mind. But today we're really just going to be looking at the sketchbook and trying to think of different ways you could use it. So I have my sketchbook right here. This is something that isn't in the art kit, but it is, and it's also not required to have. You can actually create a sketchbook just by using some computer paper or extra paper that you may have around the house. A lot of the times, if you don't have an extra notebook or you don't have a sketchbook itself, it's easy to actually organize all your drawings in a folder or just keeping them all together in a certain area. So one thing I do want you guys to practice is getting used to a sketchbook. Again, you're not required to go out and buy one, but I do want you to think about how you could use it to plan your projects throughout the year. So we're going to be doing a lot of different projects and using materials that's ranging from pencils to paint to oil pastels to clay and things like that. So when we're thinking about some of the projects that we'll be looking at, we're actually going to be using a sketchbook or a piece of paper or scrap paper, lined paper, anything that you have laying around to simply just practice getting used to your drawing before you use and create your final piece. So a lot of the times when you create a painting, you may want to draw a couple sketches and practice the actual technique that you'll be using before you do it onto your final canvas or your final paper. So as you read along to this lesson, you can also listen to the audio. You'll learn a little bit more about what a sketchbook is and how it can be used throughout this class.